This video was sponsored by SellCashier.com. SellCashier pays top dollar for your used iPhone. Get a quote, ship your phone, and get paid. It's that simple. What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar, from GeeksterLabs.com, and today I have another headphone review for you. This is a product that was sent to me free for review from Soul, and today we have the Soul Combat Plus Sport over-ear headphones. So this is a really interesting product. They retail for $200, and like I said, they are sport over-ear headphones. I've never actually reviewed a pair of headphones that you could actually wear while you get all sweaty and work out. So really interesting product. I'm really glad they sent these out for me to check out. So now I'm going to give you guys my full review of the Combat Plus from Soul. But before we get into the review, let me show you what comes inside the box. First, we have a really nice hard carrying case. As you can see there, and it does a really good job of protecting the headphones and making it to where you can just carry them, throw them in your backpack. Has a carabiner clip on the side there. That's really nice. Zipper enclosure right here. When you zip it open, it's just one big opening right there. There's no kind of organization or anything like that. It's just one big open cavity. But it's big enough to where you can put the headphones and the cord in there with them as well. So that's the hard case right there. Next are some ear pads, and so this does have has two pairs of ear pads that are included with it. So this is the mesh breathable ear pads. So this is what you would use if you're going to be working out, because these are nice and breathable. They don't get overly hot on your ears, and if you do get real sweaty, they won't get messed up at all. You can take them off, and you can actually throw them in the washer and wash them with your clothes if you need to do that. So this is the mesh ear pads. Next, we have the Comply ear pads, which are very nice. I would not recommend using these for sports because when you get really hot and sweaty, they tend to get very sticky. And so this has some Comply mesh or padding on the inside of it, so they're heat activated. So the longer they stay on your ears, the more they get molded to the side of your head and kind of create a nice, real good seal to keep the audio inside your headphones right there. So, like I said, I would not use these while doing sports and such because they're not as easy to wash as the mesh ones are. Plus, they get very hot, and that's probably the one thing I noticed too while using these is that between the two ear pads, I prefer the mesh ones even when I'm not working out, because these, after about an hour or two, they start to get pretty warm because it does a really good job of sealing over your ears. So if you're gonna watch a 2-hour movie with these headphones, I don't know if I would use these, but if you're just gonna be sitting down for like an hour to listen to some music at your desk, they'll probably be fine, and they'll do a really good job of isolating that noise inside your ear right there. So these are the Comply ear pads. Next, we have the audio cable that's included with this, and it does also have a microphone on the back of it as well. So if you want to take phone calls while you're listening to music on this pair of headphones, you are able to do so. You can press the center button to answer phone calls. You can also skip through tracks and raise and lower the volume. One of the tips is a 90-degree angle tip right there, and it has a little recessed area, so it should be able to fit inside your phone if it isn't inside of a case, because it's kind of a little space right there, and the other end is straight, and this is probably what you would plug into the actual headphones themselves. So, and this is like a nice flat wire cable, very washable. If you get this all sweaty and messed up, everything's all sealed, so it's not going to mess it up or anything like that. You can wash it down and rinse it off, and it should be good to go. And it also has a clip right here, as you can see, right there as well. And last but not least, we have the headphones themselves. So this is obviously the black and blue version, but it's also available in 3 other colors. They have a black and yellow, a black and like a navy green kind of color, and a black and on black, so completely black. So really nice looking pair of headphones. I did notice these caps can actually be snapped out. I'm not sure if you're able to purchase different caps if you wanted to get something different. I don't know why it's like that, but as you can see, it's a nice matte plastic finish to it. So something really easy that you could wipe down if it gets all sweaty. It's all like silicone and rubber and plastic, so really lightweight. They don't feel very heavy at all. We have a nice silicone band on the inside right here, and it looks pretty sharp with that blue, but that's real. It has like a nice cushion to it. And so obviously you can tell the ear pads I have on here right now are the mesh ear pads, which are probably the best ones to use when working out with them, because if you do get sweaty and it gets on there, you could pop them off and just wash them if you need to, and they're very breathable. They don't get very hot while you're on your head. So it was a unique experience for me. I've never actually used over-ear headphones while working out and getting sweaty, so I've been taking these with me to the gym while on the treadmill and just doing different things like that, and it's actually been really nice. It does a really good job of isolating the sound in your ears because they are over-ear headphones instead of like earbuds where you can hear everything. I don't know if I would recommend using these while like running or doing things outside where you could possibly need to hear if a car is about to hit you or something like that, because I'm not going to say that they completely block out all sound, especially the mesh ones. Those are more open, but they definitely are going to block more sound than as opposed to maybe using earbuds, because earbuds are usually a little more open. You can still hear some outside noise. So the actual build quality of them is very nice. They feel very sturdy. They fold up very nicely, so they will fit in that travel pouch, which is really nice. $200 is quite pricey in my opinion, but the fact that they're sport headphones and they're made and everything is sealed and they're made so you can get sweaty and they can get messed up a little bit and you can be rough with them. They feel very durable. They don't feel like they're going to break on you very easily. I definitely say it's probably worth the money. Now, when it comes to sound quality, I'm not going to say the sound quality is bad. They're definitely not bad, but I would say the sound quality is between average and good. Okay, it's going to do a really good job on your average types of music. Pop music, hip hop, rock, things like that should be fine. These are definitely not meant to be audiophile or really high quality headphones. They're meant to be active over-ear headphones, which is what they are, and I think they do a really good job of that. So when it comes to that, I definitely would recommend you guys checking them out if you're looking for a pair of over-ear headphones. I don't know too many over-ear headphones that are sweat-proof or sweat-resistant, so that makes them pretty high in my book. So $200 is quite pricey. So you're definitely not paying for the audio quality. I'll say it like that. You're not paying for the audio quality when it comes to $200. You're paying for high quality, durable, sweat-resistant pair of over-ear headphones with pretty good audio quality. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions about what you've seen so far, post them down below. I read each and every comment on all of my videos, and I'll always do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. And if you want to stay up to date with all of my content and reviews, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, guys, make sure you stop by geeksterlabs.com for the latest in tech news and video reviews. And I will see you in the next video review.